The Wulf Pytt, a story dreamt up and told by Robin Hearn. She came out of the pit 2,000 years before 2 green children came from it. She was a mother to many, but had never been green. She was grey and silver and black, a mottled pelt her covering. Yellow-eyed and moon-mirrored, she gazed about this new realm where the South folk had not yet trod, though distant future day gave it their name. She threw back her head and howled, drawing deep the sense of the world and claiming as her own all that she could smell. Her nose could range many a long mile and knew it all for her kin. She howled once more, a long and plaintive ululation, and they came then from the pit, from the world beneath the world. Her sons and daughters ranged far and wide, marking the boundaries with scent and with song, with dance and with drums, these wolves that could walk on 2 legs and hold music in their forepaws. They claimed the territory, buried the bones of their ancestors in the 3 points that matter most. This triangulated, they called to the people, those that have neither pelts nor fangs, but that they steal them or fake them from flint and wood. Many would not come, for they knew the great appetites of the 2-legged wolves and feared what would happen. Some came, though, the wise and the mad, and really it can be hard to tell the difference with the people. They came and they learned the music and the dance and words as near as they could pronounce them. A pact was struck, and the new songs made, ones they could say well. Little by little the 2 kin moved about each other as sun will moon, seeing each other at dawn and at dusk. Time passed, and memories of the pit faded, till there came a new kin, bearing the banner of a different she-wolf, carried aloft and eager to fight for territories to make their own. The people called on their own she-wolf to acknowledge their wounds, and she displayed her own. They all howled then, fearful or not, and the 2-legged came and a vast pack descended hungry and maddened. 2 wolves fought until at last one was driven deep into the forest, bleeding and battered to bide her time and heal. At length, the wolf that had claimed the land returned to its own far-off cave, drew deep into the Lupercal and slept. Sea-wolves prowled the shores and raided till at length they saw the great uninhabited places and settled. In time, it was hard to distinguish between these wolf's heads and those who first emerged from the pit, with many a union between them. These new wolves howled across the oceans and were heard by the little wolf, king of a distant land, who sent his sons and daughters to once again establish the reign of the wolf. Long they ruled, and, though in time they forgot the many trees of the forest, and thought there but one tree on which a man suspended, the wolves never forgot them. They came as companions to the holy hermits, as wolf-headed saints, as guardians of the last head to fall upon Helligusland. They called aloud, and they were heard. Fresh backsides sat upon the throne then, and they had no tails to wag, but among their lordlings were those whose faces turned furred when moon grew full. They settled on the peninsula and protected the land. Yet the unfanged kings grew bitter towards the 4-legged kin, and their numbers dwindled through hunting. This became a land of shepherds without any to pick off their weakened sheep. When the people abandoned wood and wattle for brick and tarmac, the 4 legs were but a memory for the flying men. The 2-legged had become even less, a nightmare on celluloid. Yet this is a wolf land still. The great mother who came first from the pit has not gone. She but sleeps and dreams that the people are calling to her. Soon she will awaken and emerge once again to claim the land for her sons and daughters, whose drums begin to beat.